Okay, step one is we're gonna open up the box and get everything unpacked and laid out here on the floor how it's gonna install. Okay, so we have all of our hardware prepped. We have everything laid out how it's gonna install on the vehicle. Now we're gonna assemble our mounting feet to the side rails. These are not side specific, but they are front to back specific. So you'll see there's a 2 cut out in 2 of the feet, and there's a 1 cut out in the other 2. So the 1s are gonna go up front, the 2s are gonna go back here. When you install these, make sure that you have the inner side rail kind of nested to that outer one, and it's just gonna kind of clock right into that cutout. We're gonna use our 3/4 inch long bolts to get it started and then run them in with a 5/32 Allen. Okay, so mounting feet are attached. Now we're gonna start attaching crossbars. We don't wanna attach one that's over a mounting foot right now, but in this case, it looks like we're gonna be okay, but we just make sure that we run the bolts through the inner and outer side rail and start them by hand into the crossbar. And we're gonna use these little notched areas for the crossbar locations. All right, so next step, we're at the vehicle. We're just gonna pop off these little plastic pieces here. There's 4, on basically 1 on each corner. And then that's gonna expose kind of this weather stripping here. We're gonna use our knife and just kind of cut an X over the holes, and then we'll stage our spacers and get our silicone ready to go. All right, so just to go into a little bit more detail on this weather stripping right here, if you just kind of push on it, you'll kind of feel where the holes are at, and then we'll get everything cut out. And ultimately, that's gonna be our mounting holes. Okay, so now that we've exposed our mounting holes, the next step is we're gonna open up our included RTV silicone, and we're just gonna fill up the inside of the hole and then place our rubber washer and our spacer on top of that. All right, so we got the rack on the vehicle. Now we're gonna go around and start all of our mounting bolts. We'll jump down, get alignment, and then come back and tighten them down with a 10mm. All right, so our last step is we're gonna assemble our wind deflector down here. So we're gonna take the separate bag of hardware, dump it out. We're gonna prep the hardware just like we did before with a washer on the bolts and a little bit of Loctite. And then we're gonna slide in these little T-nuts. And we just need to make sure that the flush side is facing up. We'll kind of line up this extrusion with the wind deflector with our T-nuts, and then we'll set it on and get everything bolted in place. And lastly, we'll install our noise reducing trim and trim off the excess.